Hi, I'm Chris. Welcome to this quick how-to video setting up your Chess Cloud Voice phone. Let's jump to it.
Okay, so this is your phone. It is a Yealink T46U and it says that on the side of the box. You would have also received a power supply. This would have come separately. So the thing we need to do is unbox the phone. So we lift this little flap, and as you can see we have the main telephone here. Okay, and there's the back. What we need to do is lift this little flap here, this cardboard insert, and you will have the stand for the phone along with the Ethernet cable and the curly cord. Okay, so under the flap at the back here you will have the receiver. We're going to build the phone now. You don't need the Ethernet cable or the power cable at this point, so we're just going to move them to one side. First thing you need to do is pick up the phone and flip it over, and we're going to pick up the stand, and as you can see there are some grooves on the back of the stand, and there's also grooves on the back of the phone. You just line these up and then you just push it in and slide it to the right. Okay, so as you can see that's in there nicely now. And what we need to do now is flip the phone back over and pick up the curly cord. There are two ends to the curly cord. There is the short side and there is the long side. Okay, so it's the long side that goes into the back of the phone. There is a phone symbol just there on the back on the port you need to connect it to. So we can just click that into place, and then we just thread the cable through the side of the phone, popping it into the grooves as you go along. Once you've done that, we need to turn the phone over, pick up the receiver, and just on the bottom of the receiver there is another port just there where you plug the other end of the cable in, and it just clicks into place, and we put the phone on the receiver, and then you're all done. Now that we've built the phone, what we need to do is connect the phone to your router. You should have a router similar to this one, but it works on a router, so don't worry too much. What we need to do is remove the receiver and place it on the desk along with the phone flat. There are two Ethernet ports on the back of the phone. One will say PC port, which is where you will connect your computer. The other one will say Internet, and that is where we're going to connect the phone to the router. So we take the Internet cable or Ethernet cable and plug it into the back of the phone on the Internet port. We take the other end of that Ethernet cable and plug it into the back of the router on a LAN port. Now these are indicated by the yellow ports on the back of the phone. Now we need to connect the power cable, and what we need to do is plug that into the DC port on the back of the phone and plug the other end of that cable, the plug, into your main socket. Once you've plugged all the cables in, you turn the phone over, place the receiver down, and you're all done.
It's as easy as that. It's important to remember that once the phone has been powered on and it's started up for the first time, that you leave it to do its upgrade process. This can take about 15 minutes. So it's important that you don't interrupt that. Okay, so once it's all done, it should be logged in and ready to go. If you have any problems during this install process, please do not hesitate to contact Chess. Thanks.